Hello and welcome back to more fishing North Atlantic. We're in the battered cod, the ocean runner, and lovely blue colours. Right, I've laid out some more fishing net. I am loving the fishing nets at the moment, mostly because it's quite easy to find the fish in quantity. Now, often 8 or 9 lines might be enough to fill up my boat. I've gone for 11 just to make sure it does. We'll see how we go. We're just about to do a pickup. I've done a few extra runs in between the videos. We've got the automated, not the automated, the machine gutter. And we're going to put Emma on that, and Sadie and Nora are going to pick up the lines. So yeah, we'll see what we get. I've still got my my loan to pay off, so we're going to do that, and then we'll have a little discussion and look at the next boat. So a lot of the boats are less capable than this boat, and then you get into the 4 million, 6 million, 8 million, 12, 16, 20, so on million of boats that we can't afford yet. I think I've decided on the boat I'm going to go for next. Which we'll have a chat about and look when we get back to harbour, which is just over 1 million. So yeah, we've got 3,800. So if I did 10 lines of 5,000, that'd be 50,000, and we've got 40. So 11 lines. 11 fours, 4 11s, 44. I think we might get some that are 7 or 8,000, so we're probably going to not pick up the 11th line or even the 10th, but once or twice I've done 10, and if I had a few nets that picked up like 1,000 or something, and it's kind of crazy. I've looked at a lot of the boats and I already see a little bit of a problem. I mean, maybe there's mods that would do it, or this already. But a lot of the boats just simply don't have enough cargo space. I mean, this one's now fully upgraded at 40. We've pretty much fully upgraded this boat. Doesn't want to pick this one up, does it? Oh, get in there. Get in there, crew. Yeah, so we got, you know, the radar. So I need probably a boat that's got 80,000 or 50,000 or more cargo space. This has got 40. Otherwise, I mean, there was quite a good boat. The Knots Guilty, that, and it's crab, which would obviously be less quantity, but it's only 18,000 cargo, about 895. 5,500 we got on that net, so that was even more. We've already done 10,000 out of 2 nets. Going well. Now I can get much better money for my fish by doing my gutting, but they're not improving their skills, so I'm having my crew do as much as possible so that they are gaining the experience and improving. Nora was our latest addition. She's already up to 112. Emma's 118, and Sadie's 123 in total. And I was going to have a look. My money is I'm about 680. So as I say, we went right down after buying the boat, upgrading the boat. So we should get, we'll see, look, I only got 472 out of that net. Why? I want to do an extra line or two. But I think if I did this boat again, or anybody who's going into the ocean runner, although it takes 30 lines, I mean, obviously you can stagger the times and try and stay out, but the journey time there and back is quite significant, and by then if fish are waiting to pick up, so I tend to do a full boat, go back and just go back out, in which case I don't think you need to buy more than 15 lines, because I'm never really using more than 12. So you can save yourself a bit of money if you do get this boat, and you're getting, say, the line, I keep saying lines, the nets. I might do a line fishing one with this, see how it goes. I think it's longer really to bring in the fish. The net fishing is definitely the most bang for buck in time and rewards. So yeah, we should get maybe just over 800,000 when I get back to port and sell this fish. Then I've got to pay off the debt that we owe, which is about 330. It's going to leave me probably 400,000 odd, and then if the next boat is about 1.2, 1.3 million, we're going to have to come out and do some more net fishing and line fishing. But I'm making somewhere between 120, 150,000 for my nets for a full boat. I can't do the tuna and stuff at the moment because it's out of season. And the lobster just is too much time for reward really in this boat. It's not a proper lobster boat, so you can't link the pots together. There's some better boats for the lobster fishing that can chain them together. I do plan on buying some of the, you know, all the boats and just getting some of the cheaper ones. There's already a couple of boats at 10 or 20, 30,000 I could buy. I will collect them and probably just do a little video showcase of some of the different types of boats in the games if people want to see that. At the moment, we are still focused on moving up through some of the key boats. 3,500, that's not too bad. I think we're kind of on track. You can get 2 people while working the machine. If I had a 4th crew, I could get, I'm finding at the moment, I mean, she's done 7,000 kilograms already. Gutted with the machine on her own. And by the time I automate manual travel back to the harbour, it's all done easily. So certainly at the moment I don't need a 4th crew on the ocean runner. We've got 4 cooking meal, not really using those too much because they're not having to do too much shift stuff. We do the sleep, we do the pickup, and we head back to harbour. So 3 crews still seems optimal at the moment for net fishing. Right, let's pick up our 6th net. Once all the nets are picked up, I put I'm putting Nora, yeah, I'm putting Nora on the machine gun as well. $4,500 on that one, that's not bad. Ooh, bit of a swell there. Right, well I've only got 15, so if the next 3 are all 5,000 each, the 10th and 11th lines we won't need to pick up. I was thinking if you pick it, you've got the time to pick up the net and then you have to repair the net. I can't remember, was it 1,500 for each net? I'm thinking I might just leave them. couple of times I've thought, well, I'll come back, gone to the harbour, and then come back. At the time I come back out, the net's gone empty again. Often not worth, and then you're paying all that fuel. You know, if this ship had like 120,000 kilograms of cargo, I could use all 30 lines, do like 10, stagger the times, pick them up over a few days. But the boat won't carry 30 nets. Oh, we've reached the quota for pollock. No! No! That's not good, because this is all pollock. Oh crap. Well, mackerel we're low on, pollock. But I've done 250,000 grams. There's just been loads of it around. Silver hake and redfish. Damn. Okay, that's a bit the fly in my ointment. What? Only gonna get. Well, I'll pick up these lines. There might be some silver hake and redfish in here. Yeah, picking up a little bit of the other fish, but not much. Oh, I just needed to pick up about another 2 nets. I didn't. We can pay money and increase the quota, which I might look at, but it's pretty expensive. It's like 200,000 or more, and I'd be better off just fishing or redfish. I don't think I've got. We've got this haddock, but everything else has been. I did quite a bit of pollock over here. We're going to have to go for silver hake, haddock, and what's the haddocks? Yeah, haddock's good. I haven't seen any cod yet. Redfish, silver. So everything basically, but the pollock. Have I driven over the buoy here? Where is it? It's on the other side of my boat. Well, we could come up with the joke, couldn't we? What a pollock! What a pollock! He didn't look at the quota. Doesn't matter. I say the main reason of this video was just to do a little bit more fishing, show me paying off the boat debt, having a little talk and think about the next boat we're going to aim for. Please mess this up. I have got the side thrusters which we can use, but if I aim it right, don't really need to use them. So we'll be lucky if we're picking up 100 or 200 grams of other fish here. $119 grams. 700 300. What a mistake I made! Well, there wasn't much I could do about it. If I'd noticed, I probably would have tried to find some redfish. Probably gonna have to pay for a tip though, because I don't, as I say. Pretty sure I don't have anything on the map. That silver hake was so long ago, and the haddock was as well, but I was hoping I was going to run into a haddock here because they kind of like they collide, and that's pollock. Yeah, so I need to get some tips, find out where redfish is. Let me have a look when the season of cod is. Alright, starts in December. Starts in December, that's why we're not finding December to March. I was thinking of keeping it because if we did see a load of haddock or redfish come up, we could maybe put our net down. $72 kilograms of other fish. This isn't going to put me up to 800,000 then with this load. I would definitely go and do another couple lines of another fish. There's usually redfish out in the area that I'm in currently at the moment on the map. But nothing at the moment. We have to go back to the harbours to get the... Let's just look. I think I'm going to go to Yarmouth, probably 315, 314, 281, 311, 283. Yeah, so Yarmouth's still just shading it. Or 81 kilograms of other stuff there. Right, let's pick up this last one. I mean, I could have a little drive around. I mean, if we could find some haddock, but that's 25 days ago, and really could be showing up. I don't know where that's gone. It's probably a lot further south by now. They're like machine gutting, she's up to 12 now, so she's doing pretty good. This one's machine gutting's 11, so it's improving. Really makes a difference. I quite like the depth of the crew management and the skills. I mean, obviously when you start raking in millions, it's an area to spend more on the crew. We've got 91 kilograms there. Right, let's put more on some machine gutting as well. That's my fuel situation. We're not too bad. Yeah. Just thinking. I'm just going where the boats are. Let's go over here. A couple miles. Gutting will probably be done. They can have a rest. See if we can. I can find some other fish just to fill up the boat. That'd be good. Right. Can have a meal, Nora. The reason that she's going down because they have this stamina, so she's 2.9 out of a maximum stamina of 5, and Sadie's 15. I don't know what the maximum stamina is. Doesn't quite have a step bar. It keeps moving up. But it could be 20. And pollock. A lot of lobster down here. Right, I think I'm best just to zip around. Let's go over here. It's generally heading back the way we're going. Right, here's some redfish. Ooh, silver hake, okay. Okay. I mean, the fish I get gets a little bit less fresh, but got, what space have I got left? 15,000. Yeah. So I probably need about 3 nets. More coming up at the moment, but where? I might have missed these a bit because I had it zoomed out. Going the other way. I'm not hearing any birds. Oh, by the way, I did get the, I did buy the biggest binoculars thing, although it's actually an eyeglass. Maximum zooming, zoomage, 25 times, I think this one. That's nice. Right, no more fishes coming up there, that's a bit disappointing. Could have been going north-south. I don't want to take too long to find. Let's have a look at the north-south of that last position. I'm only going 6 knots, come on. Flat out here. 8 knots. What's the wind doing? 21 knots wind. Okay. struggling to do more than 7-8 knots. Right, we're coming up on the south position of those fish. Let's hope there's a little bit more here. Nothing coming up on that fish there is one we've already laid. It doesn't look like there's any south then. I don't know, let's head. We could try north, but let me just go south a little while. They're not always every 250 metres. Sort of a southwest course. Thinking of this smoke would help with the wind, but I think it just, whichever direction you're going in, it just goes backwards with your speed. But it doesn't really say the direction of the wind here, but it's southeast. Right, there's nothing. Maybe we should try north then. Let's speed this up. I don't need much, just need a little bit of redfish and silver hake. Isn't looking promising either. I don't really want to sleep for 20 hours just to pick up one net. Pollock, we don't want pollock. Okay. Otherwise I must maybe just have to try to the east of that position. And it's not a guarantee that there's more of that type of fish, but usually where you find some you'll find clumps of others. Otherwise we'll just head back with what we've got. Only going to give us 70,000-80,000. Normally get about 140,000 per load. Some crab coming up here. I don't want to go too far because I've got to go over to the shallow water to see. Silver hake. Okay, let's try. Got redfish and a bit of silver hake there. Give it a go. was hoping a bit more would come up. I'll probably pick these nets up and it'd be like, I don't know, 400 grams of fish. I need about 5,000 in 3 nets. What else came up? Pollock. Come on, full speed, go. Pollock, haddock, but I'd end up catching. There's some haddock here. But let's try it. 3 haddock, 2 pollock. I'm probably gonna pick up a right mixed bag there. I might put one more net down because I don't feel confident we're going to get much in these nets, and then we'll just pick up 4, see what we get. Not confident these nets are going to have much. Oh, look. I think more. It was more to the east of that position. Typical that I tried north-south. Silver hake. Okay, 2 silver hake coming up. Oh, show me a redfish. Haddock. Could have dropped the net there. Then left it to right now as well. Redfish. Let's put one down. I think that's a pollock there. Otherwise we'll be here all day. This was meant to be a quick 10, 11 lines and back to port. I would mark the snow crabs, but I haven't got any boats for those yet, so... Right, okay, we'll actually, I can pick them up from either end, can't we? Okay. Let's give these 20 hours then. Well, they're all blue. That's a start. Oh god. Some snow and ice. Okay, I think regardless of what we get, we'll just head back afterwards, picking these up. Otherwise the video is going to overrun, and we'll pay off our... got enough money to pay off the debt now anyway, just wanted another load. No fish were caught, low population. But it's blue. Oh man. This could just be a complete waste of time. So if it's low population, it's not going to let me pick anything up. Oh, that was just typical, wasn't it? I think we might get that with all of these then. We're in a dead habitat. Stream fishing. What's the temperature then with you see here? Just about cold enough for some sleet and light snow. Look, there's fish here. Let's hope, but without a lot here, it might be low population again. Come on. Give me something. If this is low population, then I'm pretty sure all of them will be. We'll start with picking stuff up though. Normally if it's low population it beeps straight away. That'd be a good haul. 3,800. 1,800, but we still got 3,800. That was a really long, because that was 6,000. You have to put some back. Okay, that's a bit better. Let's just see if we can get that from these two as well then. The quotas are like per boat, so if you do have a different boat or buy a different boat, you get more quota and stuff. So it's not sort of quota of fish per season or month. It's per vessel, it seems. And that's some light showing. So ideally 5,000. Oh, I just run over it. Oh, I want the noise. Don't be. And if the the length of how long they're pulling the net in dictates kind of the catch. If it goes on quite a while, you know you've got a fairly decent load. Wasn't that great? 1,800 we got that one, and we gave 945 back. Bollock. Okay. And I think the value of that other fish is going down if we wait any longer, so we'll pick this up and head back to port with what we've got. Probably, I've done like, I don't know, 6-7 of these fishing trips in this boat, and this is the one I record, and it's probably my worst fishing trip out, because I didn't realise about the quota. We would have been fine otherwise. Come on, with 5 knots. What's going on with this wind? 14 knots. speed is crazy. Like sometimes you're doing 10, 12 knots, next minute you're doing 5. Come on. Over 4,000 or 5,000 would be fantastic. Now this one had a bit of pollock with it as well, didn't it? So yeah, we'll probably get about 2,000 maybe if we're lucky. See. But I think we're best heading back, settling up, and then getting some tips, and I'll go out and get some redfish or haddock. So we got 3,000. Gave 1,400 back. Quota. Right, that will have to do then. I'll drag them straight from there till they have to go back to rest before we can move them to. Okay, so I will just, we're going back to Yarmouth, so I will the marker here. We'll fast travel most of the way, but I just a chance to get this gutting done. Yep, that's done. Good. Okay, now we can fast travel the rest of the way. See what we get. Everybody's rested. Let's jump into port before we get so 120,000. It's not great. These figures are slowly going up. I would often get 40 to 50%, but I've been getting a lot lower than that, so that's coming up. Port reputation's going up, so we'll do that. Gets us just above 800,000 on I pay these. 4,500 fuel. Wowzers. Bit of repairs. Repair the nets. Give it another 2 grand or something. Okay, so yeah, we can go to the bank and repay. It's going to make me feel pretty poor. Pay off loan immediately. You are debt free. Right, so we've got 482, nearly 500. That's not too bad. Let's just see. So they'll loan at 750 now. Almost get the next boat, but the thing is, you do need the upgrades for the cargo. So let me show you. So I think the boat I'm going to be going for is natural sort of. It is actually available here, I think. It's this Moby D. It's not. I've only got 20 long lines, but 5,000 hooks, and it's only got 20 nets, whereas I've got I've got 30 nets. 30 nets at 120 meters. But I've got 40,000 cargo. So this would be 1.25 million. But it's a 165 meter net, so slightly bigger net. 20 nets, I don't know quite with the cargo, but this is the thing, max storage 80,000, which is double what I've got now. But like the selfie, it's 395. I mean, this is only 18,000 kilograms. It's I'm already, the ocean run is better than that. The Coaston here at this, and we've got more boats in other harbours of course, but this is just snow crab. This is quite good, I think, to aim for. I mean, 6.5 million. The Dexter's probably going to be easy to get to because it's 4.9 million, and it's that storage isn't very much because 80 we already know is going to be quite small. It comes with quite a big quota though, so the Moby D's got 1.2 million a year, and the Dexter's got 13 million, but it's a trawler, so it's nets, trawling nets. So I think after the Moby D I might be looking at the Dexter. Yeah, and there's a bunch of other boats. I think most of them are more than 4.9 mil though. I might buy the boards just to have a little potter around and just show it's a lovely little... this Moby D is also made out of wood and steel, so got a wooden hull, which looks quite nice. So yeah, I mean, let's just get the calculator out. So if I wanted this at 1250 minus say 480, I won't count the 2, I need 770. I can get a loan for 750, but I reckon if I can get this back up to about 800,000, because we're going to want a couple 100,000, because we're going to start off with a storage of 40,000. We want to get that to maximum probably first, and then the sonar and things like that. So the sonars aren't too expensive, they do go up as the boats go up, so we'll see. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to go for. Could just show you. Just get this over, just have a discussion about boats. This is the Steam guide on some of. I've noticed some of the stats on like lines. They must have tweaked the boats, and I don't have the scallop one. So this is this first one, Adria Gale. I think this is scallops, isn't it? Maybe not. Deep lines. So this is 4 million, and according to this, 1.5 million, and its max storage size is 132,000. So that's pretty good. So that might be an option. The Arctic Pioneer is a big boat. This one is 6.5 million, but quite doable once we start making. This has got 160,000 kilograms, which isn't that big for the cost of the boat, if you think about it. If we're looking already at 80s on our next 1 million boat. This does nets, crabbing and long line. Rather than crab pot, I'd like to do the snow crab, because I think those pots and snow crab are meant to be quite good. You've got the Atlantic Catcher. This is 29 million, so you won't bother with that one. Then the Backstabbers, more junior boats. Those the Borge. Coaston we looked at. The Dexter is definitely on my list to look at getting. It's 12.9 million. 8 crew, max storage size, and this is a trawler, so Double Trouble is a junior boat. Actually, is it? There's another picture of it actually. It's 1.2 million. Deep lines and long lines. And then we've got the Fix. Fix is 95,000. That's a junior boat. Follow Bowen is another one. Some of these are the secret boats. The Full Throttle. I'll skip over for the moment because it doesn't have cargo or whatever. The Hermes 19 million, that will be something later. So the Not Guilty was one I mentioned earlier. So this is for lobster, but they have the back here, so that you can put 10 pots or something strung together. I think you could probably have like 12 lines of 10 pots or something. So it's a bit more efficient. I probably definitely will get this boat, but just to do lobster for 1.1 million, it's not high on my list. Do that straight away. And the Legend, the Luna we've already had. The Lunabout is one of the top ships, 20 million. The Mickeys we've had. The Moby D is the one that I'm saying I'm going for next. The Mosteen is 9 million, so we're a little way off that, and that is a trawler as well. No Yankee, won't need. The Nova Scotia, 8.8 million, so that's snow crab. But that will be later. Ocean Runner's the one we got. Ocean Scout is a scallop boat, so don't have that DLC, so can't get that at the moment. Old Ben, we'll skip over for now. If I get the extra money, we will go back. So this was the one we were looking at. Scarlet, 4.9 million, and Snow Crab. I think that's definitely one I want to get after the Moby D. And we got the Selfie, the Sharky. They're all small. The Snarl sets, I think, really, I'm going to skip over for now. It's only 40,000, same as I've got. 10,000 hooks. The Ocean Runner's as good, if not better than that. Bobby's a small boat. The VBK Catherine's an interesting boat. As I say, it's 895. It's 4,000 kilograms max storage, so it's not really any better than the Ocean Runner. In fact, it's probably less good because it can't do the other items. But its quota's a little bit higher, I think, and yeah, it does long line and net fishing. With some of this, the Viking Power is a gallops, and I can't have that. And then that's it. So yeah, I think we'll stick with the Moby D as being our next ship. I will go out and do a couple more runs, build up a little bit more money. Paid the debt off. I will also head to the bar. Look at that, lobster and crab. I don't want those. I'll have to visit some other harbours. Anyway, debt paid off, 500,000 in the bank, and we know we're going to go for the Moby D as our next boat. And then I think, yeah, and I think this Dexter trawler will be probably the one after the Moby D. And then I'll go for the Snow Crab one that's about 5 million. But eventually, you know, I don't know, this game doesn't probably have that much replayability once you've mastered the career and got all the boats and you work your way up. You probably don't play the game more, so but we've still got a long way to go on that. Right, hope you enjoyed this video. Join me for the next one, and yeah, don't forget, leave a comment, smash the like button and subscribe for notifications, and I will see you out at sea again soon. Take care.